Hello everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make this cute little Bun Bun keychain using resin. The supplies you're going to need are UV resin. You'll need a mold. I have a little bunny. Any kind of animal will do. A mixing bowl, mixing utensil. I'm doing some pink glitter to make the pink bunny. You can use dye. And you also can use mica powder. And then I'm going to make my bunny into a keychain. So I have all these keychain findings that I'm going to be using. And what I don't have here is an eyelet screw. And we're also going to need that. I'll be right back. Alright, here are the eyelet screws. So you only need one. And I'll just place that with those supplies. And we could just set these aside for now. Now with these, it takes a little bit more resin than if you're using, you know, a mold for earrings or something. So, you know, you're going to have to mix up quite a bit. And let's get started. I'm probably going to have to mix up at least, I would say, 2 to 3 batches of this just to fill up the bunny. And you can use any type of glitter. You could use the glitter flakes or this type of glitter. This is actually glitter that I bought at Dollar Tree. And you get all different colors. And I also bought this little vial to put that in. So I have a whole bunch of different colors to use. Yeah, and I'll show you. And then I put each color into the vials, and as you can see, they had a lot of different colors. And then I just found this container also at Dollar Tree, and I took the top off, obviously, and then these just fit in there so nicely. So that is something that you can think about getting. I always look for cheap ways of doing this because obviously the UV resin is quite expensive, especially when you're buying large amounts. So I'm just pouring it into his head like so. And I definitely think we're going to have to mix up at least 3 more, maybe not. We'll see how far we get, because it does have to get into the ears. You'll also need a drill with a very fine drill bit so that you can drill a hole into the top. And just mix it up. And then again, just pour it in. And I'm watching it as it glides down into its little feet. Okay, so we'll just need a little bit more for the ears. And then we can start curing it. And we're probably going to be curing it for quite some time. This may take up to maybe 10 minutes to cure, because you want it to be cured all the way through, and you don't want any liquid on the inside. Another option is if you have a bright and sunny day, cure it a little bit under your lamp so that it makes this surface hard, the top surface hard, And then you can take it outside and just let it sit in the sun as long as you want. I'm just tilting it so it goes into the ears, and looks good. I'm not sure if I'm going to need any more. Okay, let me make sure it went into the ears. We could probably add just a pinch more just to make sure it's filled all the way to the top. And I'm just going to add just a little bit. There we go. And then pour it in. And we don't have any leftover by doing this, but if you do, just find another mold, or if you're going to make a couple bunnies, just save it for the next bunny. All right, so now we're going to cure it. I'm going to start with, well, mine goes in intervals of 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 90 seconds. So I always do the 90 seconds for larger things first. So I'm going to put them in there for 90 seconds. And it was a sunny day, but it looks like I'm just going to be curing it in here. So I'll be right back when it's done curing. So I can't exactly tell you how long it took under the light because I had some gardening I had to do. So I went outside and I took this out, and like I said, I just had this under the light for probably about 180 seconds, and I did that to make sure that the top part was hard because I didn't want any little bugs or anything getting stuck in it. And I just placed it out in the sun, and it sat there for several hours. So I think this is good to go, and it should have cured all the way through. And let's see what it looks like. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is the cutest. He's so cute, the little Bun Bun. You can either just make him into a keychain like he is, or according to this, he has like little stitches that go down his belly and around his sides. And let's see where else. Down his legs. And then he has two little eyes and a little nose. So if you want, you can use some acrylic markers like this. You don't have to use this brand, but I like Artex. They seem really nice. So let's see what we have here. We can do little black eyes. And then of course, after we do this, we will have to cure the entire bunny, and you're going to have to use just clear. Okay, there's one eye. There's the other eye. Okay, he's starting to look really cute. All right. And then for the stitches, all you have to do is just do little lines going down. You could do this in, instead of the black, you could do his eyes in the black. And then for the stitching, you could do maybe a darker pink. It's kind of hard to see this, but it's working. You can sort of see the stitches. Probably if you would use a dye or the mica powder, you'd probably be able to see the stitches much clearer, but I can sort of see them, and it's not perfect, but it does show that they are stitches. You could also do this with a very fine paintbrush and some acrylic paint. Kind of messed that one up, but that looks okay. And you can see his little stitches. And then let's see, little Bun Bun's nose. We do a darker, I'm not sure if this will show up, but we could try. Let's see, there's his nose. Do his nose. I see some more stitches that come down this way too. Okay, we did his nose. Let me see if we got everything. There's his nose. Let's see, it does look like he has stitches that come down from the top part. So let's see, I'm gonna have to be very careful doing this. Oop. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's the stitches. We've got the stitches on the side and then the front, and we got everything. Now, oops, what did I just do? Oh, didn't put the top on right. The inside of his ears, I don't know if this will show up, but this is a very light pink. So we can just do a little bit inside his ear, like that. There we go. Like that. You can always reference this to see what his face looks like. So he's got the little nose, and then he's got a little mouth, and it looks like stitches that go down his chin too. So we will use this marker again. Kind of looks mad with his stitches. Let's see. So he's got a little mouth here, like that. See? Looks a little mad. And then he's got little stitches that go this way. I hope I'm on camera there. Yeah, he looks mad now with with all those stitches. Oh my goodness, we gotta make him cute. We gotta cuten him up a bit. Let's use the light pink, and then we'll make some cute little cheeks. It's sort of helping, not by much, but I'm thinking use the fine part of this marker. I'm thinking doing some little eyelashes. There we go. I don't know. What do you think? I hope I didn't ruin it. But I think it looks cute. So, all right. So now we just have to coat it with a clear resin. Now you can use regular resin for that, or you can use something like this, which is the clear. It's a one-step gel. There's no wipe to it. Nail polish, and we can just coat it with that. Let me inspect him first. See if that's the way I want him. Could fix his nose a little bit. Let me fix his nose and I'll be right back. Okay, so to wipe off some of the nose, because I made the nose quite large, I just used a baby wipe and I just wiped off those little edges. And if you make a mistake and wipe something else off, you could just reapply it. Also, after I did this, I'm thinking, you know, it would have been really cute instead of the black stitches as white stitches. Would have looked really cute on this. But I'm going to leave her the way she is. I kept saying him, but it's obviously a girl because it's pink glitter. So, with this, okay, we're going to need something to prop her up on. So I'm going to use a mat and I know somewhere in here I've got, okay, here's a glass tile, and then I'm going to use, if I can find it, this Faber-Castell Tack-It, and I just need a couple pieces. And then just roll it up in a ball and then just stick it on there. And they last for quite some time. You don't have to throw them out after one use. Unless they get a lot of gel on them, then you just toss them. And then just get a couple more little lumps of them. I'm just gonna stick her on there. And then I'm just gonna take this and just cover her entirely with this nail polish, and then make sure that you get into all the little areas where the stitches are, and be delicate when you put it on there. Don't do it roughly, because if you do, it'll take the it'll wipe the stitches off. So just very carefully just brush this over. And then plus it gives it a very high gloss. And if you like that, this is perfect to use. I'm just trying really hard not to mess anything up on her, because at this stage it's hard to fix. Another thing is, that's why I said use the acrylic markers or acrylic paint, because when it dries, it's pretty good and it sticks on there very well. But you do have to go over with a coating of UV resin, or, you know, this nail polish. And then when I cure this, I'm going to do it for about 5 minutes under the UV light, just to make sure everything's cured. And she looks good. She's all protected now. And then under the light she goes. Okay, so while she was under the light, I kept moving the mat and rotating it every time I pressed the 90 seconds, so that she is cured all over. Because you want to make sure, like, even in the little cracks and everything, and and the light's shining in a certain direction, so you definitely have to turn it around the other way. All right, so now she's all nice and silky smooth. I'm going to take this off. And then we're going to stick her on like this. Gotta get it under her belly there. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to paint all over the ears and her back, because we got the whole front already, so we just have to get this done. And then once we're done with this, we're going to cure her again, probably for about 5 minutes, and then just rotate her on the inside so she gets cured all over. All right, so it's all cured on both sides now, and then we can remove her from the sticky tack, and you can see how glossy she is, and she's really pretty. Still looks mad, but she's really pretty. So the next step is get all your keychain findings together. And I always add this on, because in this way you can clip it on like a book bag or purse, like so, and then you could just clip it on real easily. Or if you want, you can keep your keys on there and then clip it to something. So you need it comes with the kit. You get a jump ring, you get the keychain, and then you get the little clasp or the claw closure. And so what we're going to do next is we're just going to put on so this is already open like that when you get them, so you don't have to open the jump ring. But if you have to open a jump ring, always open it to the side. Don't pull it apart, because if you pull it apart, it will lose the round shape. So always pull it to the side like that. Open it to the side. I shouldn't say pull, because don't pull it. Just open it to the side, and then we'll add this on. If I could get it on between her ears. There we go. And then you just close it up. You bring it back to the side like that, and just close it up like so. And there you have your little Bun Bun keychain. And like I said, you can do whatever colors you want. You can use glitter, resin dye, or mica powder. And for the colors on the face and the stitching, you could do whatever colors you want. You don't have to follow exactly what I did. You don't have to do little pink cheeks. You don't have to do little pink in ears. You can leave it completely plain if you like. So in the description box below, you're going to find links to where I purchase all these items. And I mostly shop on Amazon, so those links will be on there. Also, you'll find in the description box links to my artwork, photography, and my jewelry. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and press that bell for notifications of upcoming videos. And I hope you really enjoyed this. I usually do the voiceovers as of lately, because my cockatoos are very noisy in the background, and so I try to cut that out and just add in the voiceovers so you don't hear them squawking. Today they're considerably quiet, and that's because it's so nice outside. So again, if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.